something exciting coming up. What I'm going to call an E-slam. I've had a lot of E-slams today from Brighton, and this one from Jack Cooper, who sends in a good deed, and then says, as the second part of my email, I was at Jon's gig in York a few weeks back as he announced that he was the biggest fan of the film Home Alone 2. However, I believe I am the biggest fan of Home Alone 2 and would challenge Jon to a contest to prove my claim. Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see if we can get hold of you, Jack Cooper, hiding in the E-darkness, making your bold claims. So there may or may not be a Home Alone 2 off coming at some point during today's show. I will fill you in with more details after Heaven 17 and I'm Your Money. That is Heaven 17 and I'm Your Money, during which one of the boldest, most confident claims from producer Adam off-air. We won't go into what he said, but I believe it was followed by a little swaggery dance, wasn't it?
A little one.
Legs akimbos, flip-flops spread wide. Right, little dance.
Mind of their own they've got.
Yeah, catch that on the webcam. So still to come, we're about halfway through the show. We'll catch up with Al Pitcher live from Sweden. If you haven't had a chance to go on the website yet, look at his picture, pick a song that you think accompanies that well. You can still do that. Matt Ford will be in shortly. Matt Ford's never had a chance to go through the good deeds, so I think it's only fair that this week Matt Ford has his chance to pass warrants, since we haven't done them yet. And this Jack Cooper thing will be solved. He sent that. I've gone back over the email that he sent in, and he says, I've recently had all of my head shaved to a number 3 after 10 years of having long, lustrous hair. I've also grown a beard and have quite simply never looked so manly. So it's probably just as well that we're doing this on the phone. He nominates himself for the good deed, which obviously, I mean, we can't have him entering the good deeds and taking me on a Home Alone 2 off. His good deed wasn't amazing anyway, given that he just gave a beer to a stranger, which I can't be going with that kind of thing. Although it is quite funny that he got harassed by a guy in a train station to give him a beer and tried to argue his point for a while. Then, in order to get a mention on the show, gave him a beer. They had a little chat, and the guy drunk my cheapy can, hung around for a while, reminded me that I was safe, marched off grinning like a moron, and jokingly announced to the whole of the Cardiff train station that the guy in the stripy jumper with glasses was giving away free beer. So that's a good deed that backfired, but we'll catch up with Jack after the 6 Music News at 11:30.
On digital radio and online, BBC 6 Music.
My pet dog.
We went to see a band and we'll be playing one of their tracks soon, but you've come down early to adjudicate
I have.
a big clash.
I'm a man who believes in rules, the rules of law, and proper judgment being given, so I jumped at the chance to adjudicate between a competition of...
A clash of the titans between me and a man who joins me now, Jack Cooper. Hello.
Good morning,
Big
John.
JC.
How are you, Jack?
I'm very well, thank you.
Where are you?
I'm in my bedroom with my girlfriend. She's listening
Yes,
on the headphones.
Oh, you've got Fordy all riled up.
Quality start to the week, Jack.
I kind of meant whereabouts in the world are you? But,
I'm in York.
Oh, York, lovely.
Cracking place.
Lovely part of the world. You're probably going to have a walk round the old walls later on, won't you?
If I win, yeah, to celebrate.
If you win. Well, this is interesting now. So what's happened? You've got 5 questions, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
So, Matt, how do you think this should work? We're basically fighting for the title of Home Alone 2 champion of the world. He's got 5 questions. How many do I need to answer? Undisputed, yeah.
It's a unification bout.
There may be a dispute later in the week as to whether or not this is valid content, but that's one we'll cross when we come to it.
Yeah.
If I think if I get more than half right, so if I get 3 out of 5 right, I am the undisputed champion.
Well, that's a points decision, isn't it? But nevertheless, you would be, you'd have won.
Yeah.
You've got the majority there. But it's about standards, isn't it, John? Do you really think 60% is good enough
It's a pass,
to be
mate.
crowned world champion? I'd say 4 out of 5.
Oof.
I'd say 4 as well, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
My producer tells me that you've actually researched some of your questions, which means that technically, does that make you a bigger fan than me?
I did research one of them.
Oh, right, that's 3 out of 5. That's it. That's 3 out of 5. Sorry, Jack.
My worry about 4 out of 5 is if I get the first 2 wrong, then the quiz is over. I will sulk and I will cut you off.
Yeah, but there's always ways to find bonus points.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, well, of course, I heard you got quizzed once on a rival station.
Yeah.
Kicked off, didn't you? Because you got 3 out of 5 and then tried to get a bonus point. He was trying to move on to the next topic and Fordy was shouting at him.
I was giving him more facts than he needed.
Yeah. So, all right then, Jack, let's just do this.
Okay.
Would you like to lead off with
Sure.
question number 1?
Big
I'll
man.
start off with a nice, easy one. When arriving in New York, Harry and Marv argue about what New York smells like. Name the two things.
Oh, one is fish.
Yep.
Oh, I know! I remember it!
Marv definitely thinks it's fish. And I think the other one is freedom.
Yes!
Correct, yeah.
Quality. I remember that so vividly now.
Yep, good. It's freedom.
Well done.
It's
One.
freedom and it's fish. There we go. Any bonus
Freedom.
points for acting out the scene?
Richardson nets it.
Good question, good question.
Good
I like
finish.
this. Yeah.
Okay, next question. True or false? The actor who plays Fuller McAllister is related to Macaulay Culkin.
Fuller. Oh, I can see Fuller.
Which one's Fuller?
He's the one who wets the bed.
Is he the little one with the glasses?
He's got the glasses, yeah. If Fuller has too much to drink, he's going to wet the bed.
I can't help you here, and I know the answer.
You know the answer?
Mm-hmm.
Jenny knows the answer as well. Oh.
The clue is in the actor's surname. Is it the same as Culkin, or
Yeah,
isn't it?
obviously. I'm looking at him, and I'm going to say that he is related to him.
That's true, he's his brother.
Kieran Culkin.
It's his brother, is it?
Yep.
Wow. We expect big things from him.
Crikey, I think I'm at a shot. I think I'm on for a shot at this title, actually.
Yeah, you're doing well so far.
Jenny, do you want to adjudicate? Massive.
It's like one of those. Was it Royal Rumble or SummerSlam where like there'd be two wrestlers in the ring and then the bushwhackers would come in with some metal chairs,
Oh, yeah.
batter everyone and
It's a
take the
Royal
belts?
Rumble when you just, every 30 seconds, a new wrestler came along,
That's
wasn't it?
pretty much what's happening here.
Okay. Right, so 2 out of 2. I'm quite excited.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to up the game, I think. You're a bit more of a difficult one.
Yeah.
This one is, what is the name of the song that Uncle Frank famously sings in the shower?
Oh, you're cooking, Frankie. That's what he says when he's singing it. Oh, no. I just need to concentrate for a minute, but I can't because I have to fill radio
Okay, well,
time.
I'll talk while
You
you
talk,
think. So
yeah,
it's coming up to 10 to 12 on BBC Six Music. I don't know the answer at all.
Oh, no.
Jack, what are you going to have for dinner today?
I don't know, I'm going to have some boiled eggs after this, though.
Any meat at all?
I might have some meat later on, yeah. I've got some chicken in, might have to do a curry or something.
Oh, quality.
Still listening to you. I can still hear you. I wish everyone could just shut up for 5 minutes.
Curry. And will you cook that yourself?
Yeah, I'll cook that myself.
And are you going to use stuff from a jar or are you going to knock it all up from scratch?
Well, this cat they're talking about, I wonder who could be. Well, they know I'm the heaviest cat you ever did see. Women see me walking down the street. Hey. Is it? I don't know what it's called. Is it called the heaviest cat?
No, it's not. That's a difficult question. It's called Cool Jerk, and it's by Bootsy Collins.
Cool jerk.
But was that the song he was singing?
That was the song he was singing, yeah, that was quite impressive.
Half point?
Half a point.
I think half a point for that. Because he obviously does know the answer, he just doesn't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Because he records it as well and he plays it later.
You've had a bit of leniency there, Richardson. You've had a brash sad.
Okay, I'm really nervous now.
I'm getting nervous. This is ridiculous.
Question 4.
Okay, in the film Angels with Dirty Wings, which is the film Kevin watches in the hotel room,
Sequel to Angels with Filthy Souls.
yeah, the gangster claims his girlfriend has been sleeping with Snuffy, Al, Leo, Little Mo with the gimpy leg, Tweak, Boney Bad, and who?
Cliff.
Cliff, that's correct, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Richardson outside the area. It's been rolled across to him. They think he's going to lay it out to the right-hand side. I've just cracked it in the top corner
That
of the
is
net.
top corner. That is top corner. That is 89th minute top corner as well.
Because, of course, the cleaner's called Cliff as well, and that's when everybody looks at Cliff, and he goes, "It's a lie!"
Right.
So what are we on? 3.5 out of 4.
You've done it, I think.
But it's not convincing yet, is it?
I need to get 4,
Yeah.
we decided, so it all hangs on this. Oh, come on, John.
Well, this is quite an easy one, but I just wanted to hear you say this line, to be honest. So it's, what does Buzz whisper to Kevin after his public apology after the Christmas concert incident?
Oh, right, hang on. I'm just going to need a second.
It's taking a second. That tight
I think
little
I've got
face. Here it comes.
Eat that, you little trout sniffer. Is that it?
That's correct.
Amazing.
Oh, well,
That's good enough. That's 90% you just got there, Richardson.
yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. That is probably the highlight of my career.
That is a crushing. That's a knockout, that is pretty much.
Well, you know, it's not fair because Jack obviously wasn't given any questions. So, you
I
know,
need a right to reply, I think.
I'm not going to say that I am the
of
undisputed,
course.
but I'm going to say that you and I, if ever they do an Egghead special on Home Alone 2, should certainly form a team together.
Yes.
How's your beard working out for you?
Yeah, it's going up. My mum doesn't like it.
Okay.
Good.
I think it looks great, so...
I'm on your mum's side, Jack. The thing is, you may well suit a beard, and I have friends who do, but you would look better without one. Show off that face, that definition, and that lovely smile. Don't hide it behind hair.
Bit weird that. Hey, Jack, thanks for joining in. It's been great talking to you.
No problem.
Have a lovely day.
You too, bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. That was
what a quality bloke.
Jack from York. It was good, that, wasn't it?
That's
Nice.
really perked me up, he has.
Yeah, good. Well, this will perk you up more. On Wednesday, we went to see... Who did we go and see?
The Leisure Society.
Or may not be a Home Alone 2 off coming at some point during today's show. I will fill you in with more details after Heaven 17 and I'm Your Money. That is Heaven. Catch that on the webcam. So still to come, we're about halfway through the show. We'll catch up with Al Pitcher live from Sweden. If you haven't had a chance to go on the website yet, look at his picture, pick a song that you think accompanies that well. You can still do that. Matt Ford will be in shortly. Matt Ford's never had a chance to go through the good deeds, so film Home Alone 2. However, I believe I am the biggest fan of Home Alone 2 and would challenge John to a contest to prove my claim. Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see if we can get hold of you, Jack Cooper, hiding in the E-darkness, making your bold claims. So there may be something exciting coming up, what I'm going to call an E-slam. I've had a lot of E-slams today, from Brighton, and this one from Jack Cooper, who sends in a good deed, and there says, as the second part of my email, I was at Jon's gig in York a few weeks back, as he announced that he was the biggest fan of the 17 and I'm Your Money, during which one of the boldest, most confident claims from producer Adam off-air. We won't go into what he said, but I believe it was followed by a little swaggery dance, wasn't it?
A little one.
Legs akimbos, flip-flops spread wide. Right, little dance.
Mind of their own they've got.